You're watching Trending this week, and on the show tonight, we'll be focusing on one story that affects all of us in some way. When a couple is sent to jail for hitting their child in Norway, should we rethink our own parenting norms? I'll be joined by politician, actor and mother Khushbu from Chennai and a special panel here in studio with me. But first, an interview with our trendsetter. Foreign Minister Salman Khurshid explains to us in this interview why the government acted differently in this Norway case, and is it the start of a new trend? Mr. Salman Khurshid, previous Norway case, India went in ahead, and this time though, your government and your ministries kind of had a hands-off approach. Could you explain that?
Well, there are many ways of looking at it. One could be that you try one method, and if it doesn't work and it's not satisfactory, you learn a lesson and you do it another way. But that's not exactly how I see it, and not exactly how we proceeded. On merits, whatever was done in the earlier case is a closed chapter. But on merits, what we did here was, and I expect that my understanding of legal processes helps when we are coming to such a decision, is that there was an element of adjudication by appropriate authorities, judicial authorities involved, and we could therefore only approach the matter in a manner that was consistent and compatible with that arrangement. You can't question that if you have a policy of non-interference in internal matters of countries.
So it was a conscious decision this time?
Well, of course it is a conscious decision. It always has to be. You can't in foreign affairs do things simply on instinct.
And for all those, sir, who say parents, they've been, it's a kind of, their Indian parents, it's okay if they were doing badly, they were dealing with a special child, so they they only did the best they could. What would you say to them?
See, the issue of sentiments and emotions that anybody has to deal with, if you're talking about a symbolic thing that has happened to you, or about or to people that you're associated with, is something that we have to factor in and be sensitive to, and therefore I understand how people feel.
So if someone breaks the law abroad, we can't help?
Well, as we would expect them not to help if they break the law here.
Okay. And to those, sir, who say there is a cultural problem here, what would you say? That's not
Yes,
true?
of course, I think there is. And I think we need, therefore, to be sensitive about travel of our people abroad, as indeed we are about travel of foreign guests to our country.
Okay.
Now, there have to be ways, systems. I think companies that are involved, I think certainly we would urge our consular service people to ensure that our embassies, our missions sensitize people about this, look out for early signs of trouble, and do counseling and hand-holding as is necessary. But I think that needs to be done also at our end. Anybody who goes abroad must spend some time with people who know.
Having an orientation.
Okay. We do this for Hajj. You know, when we send people on Hajj, for instance, there are actual training programs.
Of how to behave in Saudi Arabia.
You first train the trainers, and then the trainers will train the pilgrims to how to conduct themselves, how to be effective, efficient, and how not to violate.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for Retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.